Hello, fellow affiliates. It is CannCoder. I am back. And for those of you who are unfamiliar with this channel, we talk about home business, building online business, earning money online basically, and web presence. Because when you have an online business, you're going to want as much web, not even online business, any kind of business, even traditional businesses, local business, a local business, you're going to want as much web presence as humanly possible, and that's what this channel is about. So yesterday we had a webinar, and I'm going to show you how to, because I have like a 4.5 hour video from yesterday, archived from the live stream. I'm going to show you how you can go straight to a particular spot really quick. In this case, right to the webinar, which was towards the end of the stream. For people who are interested in going straight to a particular topic, if you're having a several hour long stream, if you're doing what I'm doing, that's what you're going to have. This is kind of a behind the scenes of me building the business, my business, which is, well, I have two things. I have an affiliate business with Wealthy Affiliate, and I have a MLM with KannaWay. Speaking of KannaWay, I got this product yesterday, premium hemp oil. It's CBD capsules, 25 milligrams CBD. I think CBD stands for cannabinoids. Yeah, cannabinoids. I never knew that. Cannabinoids. So cannabinoids, CBD. And it's a blend. So instead of your normal fillers that you would get from something that's pure CBD, the fillers that are in here are basically herbs, medical herbs that you get from they got from China, or from they never stop using this stuff, and they have a way to boost the effects using other herbs. Now, I took this yesterday. I took one. I'm only taking one a day. All right. As I've said before, I've never taken anything like this. I don't smoke pot. I don't do drugs. I never have. You'd be hard pressed to get me to take a Tylenol. I have strong feelings against the pharmaceutical industry. I don't trust them at all. But it's all natural. And we're going to take another one right now. I'll tell you what, though. I took one yesterday. It did make me lightheaded. I feel like it did. And, I don't know if you guys meditate or try to have lucid dreams. The first day I took these, which was last night, I had an astral projection experience. And through meditation, I try to, these things are kind of hard to believe for people who don't meditate, but for people who do, you can activate certain nodes within your body. They're typically called chakras in Asia. And one of them is right up here, and it's the pineal gland. And I actually don't know all the names and colors of all of them. I kind of used to. I think your heart represents green, or green represents your heart. But anyway, so I know how to. I mainly focus on the pineal gland, and I was able to. And it can be difficult to clear your mind. You have to completely clear your mind and focus on one thing. And for me, that's kind of hard. And I think it's hard in general. But I've been doing that, or at least trying. I did it last night, and it was much easier. And I had a pretty incredible experience. Some of it was kind of scary, actually. I don't know if I should even talk about it. I had a vivid dream that we were nuked here in Houston. Kind of morbid, huh? It's just a dream, though. And even for me, the astral projection experience for me is pretty much a dream, anyways. I had this experience that I got up from the bed, and my wife told me that she really loved vodka. And at the end of this experience, I actually went to the kitchen to try to get vodka for her, frankly. We don't have any vodka in the house. We don't have... do we have vodka? We might have some vodka in the house, actually. I think I'm the one that likes vodka. It's cheap. I don't drink a lot, just so you guys know. Very rarely. Anybody that knows me knows that I'll put a little bit in a cup and I'll spend all night drinking it. Sipping on it. They say I'm nursing it, right? Anyways. So, when I came to, she was already up. She was having trouble breathing through allergies. She doesn't take the same kind of treatments that I do. Like, I put hydrogen peroxide in my ears every week. Like 5 minutes each year. I'll do it again on Monday, and I'll do it on a live stream so you guys can watch that if you're into that sort of thing. But I feel like it does keep me clear. And I didn't get the kind of illness that everybody else is getting around here. I did get some symptoms, but they were minor and they were temporary. So I feel very fortunate about that. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and take one of these and give you my review. It's very strong, actually. I didn't feel like it was that strong, honestly. But supplements tend to be pretty strong. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do, I'm taking a look at these analytics, right? And, I'm going to allow you guys to track it with me. Like, I've got 78 total views last 48 hours. And believe me, I have no delusions about most of those being my views because I go back and I change everything. But, I did get a subscriber. Ta-da! 1 subscriber. And I'll tell you, it's pretty exciting getting a subscriber when you first open up a channel. This is a brand new channel. It's only been around for about 9 days. As a matter of fact, I need to change the title of this live stream. I should have done it right off the bat, frankly. But I got distracted. I distracted myself. Alright, so what I'm going to call it... I'm going to start off with this title unless I can think of something else. It says somebody's watching. I guess that's me. I'm not sure. I don't see anybody in the chat yet. Alright, so here's the title, but it's also day 9, right? And the description. Let's grab that from a previous video. Again, this is all like me being casual, right? This is after I take the suit off. And I'm sitting at home and I'm building my business online. Behind the scenes type stuff. Outtakes. Get to see it all live. And I'll be making videos and stuff on here to present on my YouTube channel as well. Hopefully, better quality videos than just raw live footage. Alright, so So where were we? Oh, I need to go to a video. All the way up to 8.8. So I had 8 videos yesterday. Most of them are like 2 minutes long because I keep crashing my my stream. And you'll see, if you watch those videos, you'll see why I was crashing my streams. It was technical issues, mostly to do with heat. I turned on that fan up there and it made a huge difference. Alright, now let's get some tags. Also, I need to add this code to my description for last night. For those of you who wanted to get that JSON code that was being talked about in the live webinar. Like this song. Alright, that's what the search is for. I got too much stuff on here. Alright, don't fight it looking down, look up. There it is. I like to tag everything I do so I can find it quickly. Also, I need to go through, and this is going to be kind of a meticulous thing, I need to go through and change the title of all my videos. I wonder if this will work. This may not even, it might be too much. So I changed my title to Hemp Products, Home Business, Web Develop Web Presence, How to Make Money Online. Now here's the thing, right? I started off with hemp products because I think hemp itself makes people think. I think it's interesting, right? Catches the eye, I think. It's not something you're going to see a lot on YouTube. Now I'm told that you should keep this product in a temperate, like room temperature, dark environment. So I'm going to go stick it in a drawer. I think I'll stick it in here. Hang on. Right, underneath your, yeah, you know what I mean. There's only one cabinet in here. So I'm taking the capsules as a supplement, a dietary supplement. I don't have back pain, I don't have anything like that. But you know what? I got to tell you, getting older, and I am going to list all these problems that I have. I haven't really done that yet. Maybe I'll do it in a blog or something. But as a matter of fact, I think I'll do it in today's blog. But I'm feeling pretty good. I'll know more after today's job. I tend to get pretty sore after work. It's all old age stuff, Alright, so let me go ahead and go through. I need to change the titles of all these things to make it more descriptive, so that when people are browsing them online, they will have a better idea of what they're looking at, or what they're potentially going to be looking at. And I'm going to start with just day one. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm actually doing a lot more streaming now. And hopefully that just keeps ramping up as I get more efficient. The technology side seems to be well fixed. So it's just a matter of actually doing the work at this point. Alright, so let's go down to day one. And this is something you may end up doing. So day one's I've already done. So let's go to, you're going to end up coming back. You're going to be changing things, changing the title, things that make more sense. As you start developing your channel, it starts making more sense to you as to how you want to do things. I'm gonna have to use this. I have 2 titles actually prepared. I have a shorter one, which I'm gonna need for this one, and that may not all fit because I've already got a pretty decently sized title there. So let's take a look. This was an attempt to do the home remedy, the ear home remedy I was talking about just now. So let's see here. Let's try saving that, see what happens. That worked. I don't see how. That is one long title. And look at my tags. My tags all jacked up, so let's go ahead and fix that too. I might have to pay attention to all my tags. Come on, tags, where are you? That's day 3. And see, look guys, this is all very meticulous, right? Very time consuming. But guess what? I'm doing this on a live stream, which means I'm actually creating content as I do this. I'm here available to you in a live conversation right now. If you have any questions at any point of anything, you can ask me right now. We can get into a conversation. This is powerful stuff, man. Basically, you're creating content as you work. It's like we always talk about how you can't really start anything until you get all your ducks in a row. Well, this is a way to get your ducks in a row and build content while you're doing it. Because getting your ducks in a row, you could spend your whole life trying to get your ducks in a row. And if anybody knows anything about ducks, they do not like being lined up. That's a bad joke. I thought it was fun. Yeah, so I mean, if you're doing what I'm doing, if you're just doing live stream and not, one thing I do like about this camera setup, the VR360, there's really nothing to it. You just hit start on your phone, and you're on your way. You don't have to set up your OBS or anything like that. So I like that, and it's straight up content. You're adding content to anything. So you talk about using somebody else's videos as reference and worrying about copyright strikes. In America, you can, it's okay as long as you add content. The 360 full immersion VR adds content to everything. Plus, I have my music from, I use, just so you guys know, I use Epidemic Sounds. How did it turn out? See, this is so weird. I don't know how that happened. Anyways, I use Epidemic Sounds, and what that does is it allows you, it's like a $10 a month, $15 a month, I don't know exactly, I'd have to take a look at it. I'm going to add that all to my expenses one of these days so you can see what all my expenses are, so when I start making a profit, you can see the actual difference between my expenses and what I'm actually earning, and to see if there's any profit in there. So you can see for yourselves. That's kind of the whole point of this stream. It's 3.2. Day 5. This is a shorter. Well, it's still kind of long. Let me use this one. It's pretty much the same title. It's just shortened for the longer titles that are already there. It just says day 8 or day 9 or whatever. I'll add the longer title. So that's 5. Six. Oops, you know what I forgot on 5? I forgot the tags. My bad. I don't need to be going straight to 6 either. I just know off the top of my head I forgot tags. Don't have tags. Might as well. If you're gonna go through them all, you might as well try to update everything. Why can't I find tags on here visually? It's up, way up. No, not that way up. Actually, it's more down than up. That's part of my problem. I don't have a concept as to where it's at. Give it a chance to save. So that's 5, and you go 5.2. Try to stay focused here so I can get it done. Five 5.2, 5.3. 5.3. Did I forget the tags? I don't think I did. Yeah, I did. Pretty sure I did. Darn it. I'll be here all day this way.
The particularities of this.
Yep. I've got a few tags in here, but not as many as I would like. Certainly not all the ones that I've decided to add to it. This builds up as time goes by. As I start thinking of more things to add to that. Tags are right around here. There they are. Okay, so it's 5.2. Let's go to 5.3. Oops.
The particularities
6.
of the localized context. That's the other way to think about it. So we're adapting ourselves to the meta game and victory across the set of all possible games. And that's...
Yeah, they're all good. Alright.
So we're adapting ourselves to the meta game and...
If you're interested in what that guy has to say, it's 5.3. It's good stuff, actually. The guy's considered to be one of the smartest guys in the world. So now let's go to 6. That was 5.3, wasn't it? Nope. That was 5.2. Okay, I'm going to try to stay focused so I can get this done quicker and not waste too much time on it. Here's me being serious focused. I think that should be a capital S for setup. Now we can get into the 6s. As I focus, things will move a lot quicker. I think this is pretty much correct. But just in case. Since I'm here, might as well. If you use the vidIQ, I believe it allows you to clear this whole thing with one push of a button. Save you some time. Day 6. Yeah. 6.2. Hit the ball running with this. Seven. There's only one 7. Wealthy affiliate training, how to make money online. Obviously, I'm going to use a shorter tag for that. So I can get rid of this last part. I'm already saying that. Develop web presence. Still too long. I'm going to keep the how to make money online because that's really the title. We'll get rid of home business. That's pretty much saying the same thing, anyway. It's a bit redundant there. Still too long. Doesn't seem that long. We capitalize that. Let's get rid of Hemp. Not necessary at this point. That's not really the title. So that's 7.
Hello, fellow affiliates.
Ooh. I forgot to do the tags. This may be up to date, I don't know. Why take the chance? There it is.
Hello, fellow affiliate.
Now we're into the 8s. There's like 8 8s. I don't know why it's funny. Okay, so we have 8. So we're at the end of the light at the end of the tunnel here. Just about done. I believe this is all up to date. I don't remember making any changes from there. Alright, let me take a look at the tag just to make sure. They should be equivalent, right? So we have KannaWay, KannaWay.com, MLM, multi-level marketing, CannCoder, wealthy affiliate, home business, KannaWay. Yeah, these are the same. It'll save me a lot of time. Hemp oil, CBD capsules. They are not the same. Actually, you know what I could do? Instead of deleting those, I'll just add the work online monetize all that fun stuff. So starting with work online. I'll just have to remember that. Now it's up to date. I have to waste time deleting those. So that's 8.
Hello affiliates.
8.2. You know, the nice thing about numbering your days like this, the way I do it, is it's really easy to have a unique title for each video. Especially when you're doing a whole bunch on the same day. And, you know, you say your technology crashes and you have to start a brand new video. You don't want to have to come up with a whole new title. The best way for me, is just to add a number on there. You have the series. That's 8.2.
Hello, fellow.
Did I change the tags on that? Dang it. I'm not paying attention. Nope. I did not. So I'm going to do that now. Online business. Wait a minute. Online business. I think this might actually be up to date. Alright, let's find it. Darn. There it is. Online. Work online. Work online, monetize online business, make money online. Okay, all that stuff's in there. I think it might be duplicated in that other one. Alright, so let's go back to... Oh yeah, I had already done it.
Hello, fellow
I did it
affiliates.
myself, actually. Let's go to 8.3. I forgot. I'm not staying focused
We
here.
are having technical difficulties.
So, yeah. I put it in there myself. Boom. That's weird. I feel like something's wrong here. Oops. That's the title that I just put in there. Alright, so let's get rid of that. But I do have it here. My tags. And I work online, I think it starts at. There we go. And then we need to do title. The longer one.
We are having
8.4.
technical difficulties here.
So close. You know, it's always most painful at the end of your work. Tedious work like this. Because at this point, you just want it to be over. But that's business. That's any business, really. When you're more meticulous, you tend to be more successful, I do believe. Because it's something that most businesses aren't going to be able to compete with. So that's 8.4. Eight dot 5. I used a shorter title on this one. Oh, longer title would work. The next one I'll be needing the shorter title on. There's 8.5, 8.6. That's the unboxing. That's when I took my first dosage. This is where I want to use the shorter title, I do believe. I'm just hitting Control C, Control V for those of you who are not familiar with that. What it does, it allows you to quickly copy and paste. Control C to copy, Control V to paste. If you have any questions about that, just leave a comment.
Obviously, like,
That's 8.6, 8.7, so close, just 2 more. And I can feel confident that I've got everything up to date. I don't think my title is going to change much in the future. I mean, it's pretty much taking up my entire space unless I reconfigure it or something. But chances are I won't need to go back and fix them all, right? Just from here on. Tags might be a different story. But if I go to vidIQ, start using that, then I believe you can do them all at once. Instead of doing it this way and wasting all kinds of time. Like, it's been almost an hour now. It's ridiculous. The other reason why I really want to be meticulous like this, I want to show you how to do it right. As correct as possible.
again, this
It's
website
8.7, it's got 8.8. And this is the last one here. So we can move on to another topic. Oops, let's get rid of that one there. It's a duplicate. Down the title. We'll use a shorter title. Still may not fit, so I might have to modify that a bit. Oh, it worked. Good. Alright, so we're at 11 o'clock. I need to go to work. I need to start getting ready for work at 1. Plus, I might have food here before then. When the food gets here, I'm going to stop the stream. I do love enjoying my my burgers. And I did commit, in a way, to doing at least 1 hour a day. If I do another about 20 minutes, then I will be living up to that commitment. Although I also want to do a blog a day, which I didn't do. I didn't do a blog yesterday, so I feel incomplete. Let's go to my profile. Cav says, thanks for the follow. People will appreciate when you follow them. Just put a like. Like everything, you know? You like the stuff they do, they'll like the stuff you do. So it's a symbiotic relationship between you and everyone else. And the more you network, the more people get familiar with you, the better. That's why you're going to want an actual picture of yourself. People recognize faces. That's what we're programmed to do from childhood. The first thing a baby starts to memorize and process is the human face. That's why streams are so powerful. People get familiar with your face on the screen. They develop a connection, like you're a close friend or relative. And that's what you want when you're building a network. That's why these meetings, KannaWay, they have their weekly meetings. It's practically like the whole point of everything. If you don't go to the meetings, they tell you that you might as well kiss your business goodbye because it isn't going to last much longer. Alright, so I'm thinking I want to create a blog, but I think what I'm going to do with the blog though is I'm going to go more into my health. And that gives me a lot of material to work with. Alright, so my business is health oriented. The online business product I chose is health and fitness oriented. I am feeling a bit lightheaded, just so you guys know. It's almost like being drunk. There is like trace elements of THC and the premium. I'm also thinking about going and trying the pure. Because I can tell you with the pure one, there's no THC whatsoever, and your chances of hitting positive on a piss test is slim to it's non-existent from what I understand. There's no THC in there. We'll see on that. I would like to test it. So I'm thinking about doing that. Hey, if I got the... Even if it has zero THC? Yeah, better to be on the safe side. You don't want to lose your job over something like this. Mm-hmm. Did you guys test that one? Yeah, I know. Well, we should take a test at some point. Yeah, in the meantime, people are suffering through back pain and seizures and all kinds of other fun stuff.
Yeah, they are. But, tell them to fight. Actually get up off their ass and have protests and fight and vote. Does anyone remember how to fucking do that? I am sick of people just sitting by waiting for stuff to happen. If the Americans are really that pissed about it, they need to do something about it. And yes, we have every right to be pissed off. It's curing cancer, it's helping pain, it's helping people with ADHD, it's helping people with depression, helping people with horrible epileptic seizures. But do you see a bunch of people rising up? No. And you know why?
Because they're doing pot anyways, regardless of what the law says.
Regardless. But here's what's interesting about it. They always act like there's an epidemic. Oh, it's an epidemic sweeping the nation. Everybody's on it. No, they're not. And it's not an epidemic. There's like Not even a quarter of the population doing this stuff. We have 300 million Americans. There's not even a quarter. Because if everyone really was doing drugs, I guarantee you we'd have more people standing up saying this stuff's not that bad. So, yeah, it sucks. But unfortunately, hell, there was a guy in California, he had MS. And he was working. Kudos. Because that guy was in a wheelchair, he has MS and he's working. They fired him, and this is California. They fired him because he tested positive for THC. But the thing is, he had a medicinal marijuana card. And they knew that when they hired him. What else was he supposed to do? He's filing a lawsuit against them now, but it's stories like that where you're just like in Texas, we're supposed to be able to have CBD with a little bit of THC in it. That's supposed to be legal. But to this day, if it shows up in your system, you're still screwed.
That's because I can't tell if you're using hemp or marijuana.
Yeah, but shouldn't that be enough to just dismiss it then?
Yeah, if it's low quality, they should have like a certain tolerance, I think, for
No,
that.
you know what we should do? We should legalize all of it. We should go to the Supreme Court. We should say it's unconstitutional, and it always has been. And just legalize all of it.
Yeah, we should sue the federal government.
We should, for keeping this miracle drug from us for all these years. Who knew there was a cure for cancer? Who knew? Cure for cancer. There you go.
We should sue them for oppressing the people with these draconian laws, which do go against the Constitution. It's a big joke.
Yeah. All of it. All of it. It's just horrible. I mean, it's really bad. And the fact that we convinced the rest of the world to go along with it is just horrendous. I mean, we are sick individuals. And you know, the only reason why Trump and his goonies are going after this stuff and trying to make it harder for legal marijuana, because marijuana was the cash crop drug coming over the border. That's what all the border wars were started for, marijuana. Now, if they don't have marijuana, what are they supposed to do? And with Texas about to legalize it in 2019, they're done. I mean, that's it. No more border wars. They can go to black tar heroin, but if marijuana is supposedly this gateway drug, well, they say it's a gateway drug to starting other drugs, which is crap. But what if? What if people start figuring out if marijuana is not half bad for us, what about this other stuff that we've been condemning and putting people in prison for? And don't even get me started on the prison system. The fact that we put drug addicts in the prison system is unconstitutional. You're not supposed to have, it's in the Constitution, we're not supposed to have any kind of inhumane suffering in the prison system. But if you're putting people in the prison system that are known drug addicts, you're not giving them medical care, you're not making sure they come down off this stuff safely, that's inhumane punishment. The whole thing is a joke. And by the way, when I got off that CBD because I had a doctor's appointment, it took me 10 days. I was off it for 10 days and I had no withdrawals. None. And I had been taking a bunch up until that point. I didn't have any withdrawals. You know what happens if I get off my pain meds? Seizures, fever, shakes.
Kind of makes you wonder what's in there besides the active ingredient.
Oh, you know, people think that conspiracy nuts are crazy. Well, let me just tell you. These conspiracy nuts came up with the idea, well, they didn't come up with the idea. Someone told them. The CIA was basically testing LSD on people to use it as a mind control drug, but then that didn't work. So it was actually curing people of alcoholism and stuff, and they were like, well, we can't have that. So what they did is they brought in the pharmaceutical industry to work on mind control drugs. For years, people thought that was a conspiracy theory, but it's not. It's not. It came out that it was real. Like, they were actually doing that. The documents are there. So God only knows what's in these pharmaceutical drugs, and I think that's why people have such horrible withdrawal effects. Like, even that kid we know who's got ADHD, when he wouldn't take his medication on a regular basis for ADHD, he would get the shakes. It was horrible to watch. And it was Adderall. He would get the shakes. He had horrible withdrawal effects, and it would be only like a day after not using it. There is something in those drugs. I don't know what, but I don't trust them as far as I can throw them.
That's a good point.
It makes no sense. It's a weed, weed grows in the ground. It's fine. Whatever chemicals they're mixing in these drugs, we need to be suspicious of.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'll be back.
The term conspiracy theory was popularized in 1960 by the CIA to discredit those who dared to question the Warren Commission. Let's read this. Yeah. Okay, so this is from psychop.org. I don't know anything about this website. I just Googled it, right? And I've heard this before. The CIA creating this term, conspiracy theory, to discredit those who would question things, in this case the Warren Commission. Alright, from the original PSYOPs, so the story goes, the application of the phrase spread to encompass all sorts of nefarious doings. And now people reflexively think that all conspiracy theorists are crazy. That was the whole point. That's why they created the term. This first version, I heard, in fact, was the claim that the term was actually invented in 1960 and that grabbed my attention. Really never appeared before 1960s. Alright, so what's he trying to say? An infuriating feature of conspiracy theory is its propensity to take the standard of evidence that skeptics value so highly and turn it in on its head. I'm just going to kind of skim through this because I'm not really sure I want to get into whatever this guy's saying. Well, anyways, I'm bored already with that. Get rid of that. Give me a moment. Alright, so right now I want to show everybody how to place a link to a moment in your video that's important to you. And I took a note yesterday. There was a webinar at the very end of my stream at around 3:20. So we're going to go to that. What is this? Oh, this is already up to date, so I'm not worried about that. Let's go back. I need to go to 8.8. Let's go to 8.8, which are already there. And I want to go to 3 hours, 20 minutes. Right around that time.
every 10 people you talk to, you're gonna get 3 people who actually sign up, and only 1
All
person
right,
sticks
so
around.
local SEO
Those are
28
steps.
first steps to ranking.
Let's go back a little bit before that.
I'm a truck driver and running west and northwest. We have barely snow here. You're lucky. Usually,
19.
yeah, there's a lot of people here now, so it's kind of be pointless to participate in this unless somebody's referring to you directly.
Pretty much at 320.
Some people are really good at keeping track of all these conversations. Not that. Let's watch this now.
That being said, I also really like talking and dealing.
All right, so 320. So what you can do, all right, so I'm gonna add a comment here. Webinar at the end this is how you do it, guys. The end of the stream starts at 3:20. So what webinar? I can't see what it's called from here.
It's that phone screwed left phone. I am. We're really good at keeping track of all these conversations.
Okay, local SEO 2018. First steps. Start first steps to something, but that's not important. Okay, so here's the thing, right? So this is the way you do it. You just add the number, the hour and the minute, and I think you probably even add the seconds if you really wanted to. I don't know, but hour and minute's usually good enough. So let's go ahead and hit that as a comment. And now when somebody clicks on this, it goes straight to that moment. Oops, that was 3 minutes. All right, so that's not what I want. So let's edit this. Now that's 3 hours, 20 minutes. Perfect. So to get the hours, if you just want minutes, you leave the last 00 on. If you want hours, you add 00 at the end of that. So 3 hours, 20 minutes. It takes you
I also
straight
really like talking.
to the webinar. Takes you straight to whatever point you want in the video. That's something that you can do. This is a video archived of last night's live event. And the beautiful thing about using the Gear 360 VR is that it does allow, well, what it does is that there's a timer on there right now. Like right now, it says that I've been streaming for 58 minutes, 52 seconds. That's powerful. I really wish they had something like that on OBS so that you can note. And I took a note. As soon as this webinar started, I figured out when it started. According to my camera. Now, I guess I could do it where I track the time and everything, but that's kind of a pain, really. You know, doing some adding, subtracting, blah, blah, blah. I'd rather just be able to see the actual moment within the live stream that a certain event starts so that I can go straight to that event and not have to worry about too much other things. So, that's how you do it, guys. If you ever want to know. That's a really cool feature for YouTube, by the way. I like it a lot. Alright, so let's go back. I want to go to today's live event.
Oh no.
So I love the title. I love the tags. The description. We're all good on all that stuff. I just want to test this, make sure everything's good. check and check often, make sure everything's working fine. I assumed that the original web affiliate link I was using was working, and I was wrong. I'm a little worried about this one. It doesn't seem to be working. Wealthy affiliate, did I spell it wrong? Oh, there it goes. It just took a while. Perfect. We're all good to go. Another reason why I age restricted this stream, this channel, is when something like she came out here cussing. She was pretty passionate about the marijuana scene. We just seen a lot of stuff. People with back pain problem. People with cancer. I can't sit here and say that hemp helps out cancer because there's no multi-million-dollar study. I don't know why I quoted that, but there's no multi-million-dollar study to prove or disprove any of that stuff. So legally, since I'm selling this product, I cannot say that there's any scientific reason for any of those claims to be true as far as the health benefits. But I can tell you from my experience, I do have friends, I do have family, and they are helped. Either here's the thing with cancer, man. I believe I can say this. I mean, there's plenty of evidence and testimonial to show that when you're going through chemotherapy, this stuff helps with the nausea a lot. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking about testing it because I did a the H2O2 protocol, which basically is hydrogen peroxide. So I was drinking 35% pure food grade hydrogen peroxide. Let me clarify that so nobody gets hurt on that. You don't want to drink this stuff on its own, okay? I dilute it in a cup of water that's distilled, and I only put a few drops in there, okay? Based on the protocol, you gotta look it up if you decide to do something like that. But I was doing a cleanse, right? And one of the worst parts of that whole experience was the nausea. So I believe this would have helped with the nausea, and that's definitely worth me testing out at some point. Alright, so let me go ahead and go back to Wealthy Affiliate. We do have some time here. It's almost 12. I have to go to work in about 2 hours. Oh yeah, so I'm creating a new blog. Okay, so the online business product I chose involves health and fitness. So the first thing that I did was weigh myself. Weighing out to 226 lbs. And that was, I think I did that yesterday. I'm going to do it again right now. Give me a moment. I shall return. Alright guys, today I'm at 2:30, God knows why. That's about 4 pounds. Can you eat 4 pounds of stuff? I don't remember eating no 4 pounds of anything. Of course, there's probably my weight. My scale must not be that great. Alright, good enough for now, I think. Alright, so we're gonna go back to the title. Today's title. What's all this? Okay. Just keep that up for now. That was yesterday's live chat. Poor guy, I accidentally ignored him. I didn't mean to. Alright, so let's go back to here. We're building a blog here. And a blog can be anything really. In this case, tracking my health and fitness is going to be in my blog. I want to do it daily. Hopefully I can get that consistently done. I need to go to my channel and my current video here, and I need to edit it so that I can change my weight to 230. So of course, any supplement requires exercise. In order to be effective. Any diets. Taking a pill, hoping for the best. Will likely not give you what you're looking for. So I'm tracking my progress. And chronicling it, and is chronicling the right word? And documenting it. Of course, if I'm doing more than I've ever done, if I'm doing more than what I usually do, if I'm doing more, if I'm doing more than my normal Well, right now I'm not doing anything. Since I'm doing nothing currently, my plan is to remain consistent. That is my commitment to myself, my family, and my YouTube followers. And I believe this will motivate people. Get in better shape and consider the product that I've chosen, and consider the product that I sell. So it's a great way to, so I see it as a great way to get healthy and earn a residual at the same time. And I think with my next blog, I'm going to write this down as a note. Wealthy Affiliates, next blog. Talk about how I start with zero. And I'm on day 8, and I'm on day 10 with 1 subscriber. I'm one of those people who like to start from scratch and chronologize and document my entire experience of whatever it is I'm doing. I don't mind starting from scratch. Some people get very frustrated. A lot of people have actually tried to get me to use my old channel. But my old channel, it's a gaming channel. I'm going to write that down over here. Where is it? My old channel is a gaming channel. It's a gaming channel and inappropriate for the talk of hemp. Since most of my viewers there are children. Plus, none of them can get involved in this product anyways because they're underage. They wouldn't qualify to be able to do any of this stuff or probably even talk about it. Let's see, I see it as, it's real controversial, it's definitely not family friendly, and I probably end up losing my channel trying. So, yeah, that's not going to happen. yeah, I think that's gonna. I'm gonna leave it at that. I like to keep my success post. Nah, I just want to publish it. I need to put something in there. Health and fitness. Health and fitness. Health, fitness. I don't like this tag situation here. It's so annoying, really. Health, fitness, health and fitness. Oh. Let's see what I put on it. Health, and we're going to do fitness. And then we're going to use CannCoder. What else? Hemp. Okay, so for now we'll just send that, and we'll have another post. So I'll be up to 10. The title, what am I going to call it? My product. And how I promote it. No, my health, my business, and my health. My product and my health and health decision. Yeah, I like that. It's a decision. Alright, so people have been talking about things on my channel, about my channel. Commented on 6.2 new business setup. Let's take a look at that. Interesting. Yeah, I already replied to that one. What else? I kind of want to take a look at this. A whole bunch of people commented on affiliate bootcamp. I'm sure something like 4,000 people. I think I was part of this conversation. I don't know. Man, I can't read all that 4,000. I just kind of skimmed through it real quick, see if I'm in there anywhere. I don't see myself, so let's look at what else. 3 others are now following you. Sweet. Cobb, 150 others left you a message. Left me a message? Cobb and 150 people left me a message on your wealthy affiliate space, huh? 8 hours ago, too. Okay, so this is, what? Really? About CannCoder? This is my profile. I already liked that person. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. So I had 150 people comment on my homepage, and that's big. You know, it's increasing the my web presence for my wealthy affiliate business. That's always going to be good. So you got to appreciate that. And I've already replied to this particular person. How are you familiar with that? Six ways to make money. Man, I'm looking forward to getting everything up and running. And this guy says, I'm just glad to help out as much as I can because I feel helped. How much money would you be happy earning? Huh? Let's see what this person's saying. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get back to work on my wealthy affiliates training. What is this? Oh yeah, I was asking the question, how do you find out who sponsored me? And this person actually gave really good an answer. You can check that out in my last video. Boom. Let's get out of there. So back to my wealthy affiliate. And I was going through these things last night, right before the webinar started. So we have step 4. Earn revenue. Once you have people on your site and traffic, you can earn revenue. There are 50 ways you can monetize your traffic online. I mean, that's web business right there. Monetization, web business. You increase your monetization by increasing web presence. Because the more people that have eyeballs on your product, whether or not you're just advertising for other people or advertising your own product, your chances of earning income go way up. That's just like a YouTube channel, right? The more views you have, the more money you make, kind of thing. Now, as you go through the training, this is going to be covered in detail. As mentioned, absolutely everything you need here is here at Wealthy Affiliate to facilitate this process. Now, I want to mention something really quick. When you go into YouTube and you monetize your YouTube channel, you have to understand that YouTube takes a cut from that, a really big fat cut, like 30%, okay? Something like that. I don't remember exactly what it is, but it's pretty big. You don't have to worry about that when you build your own website. You add videos to your own website. You're going to keep all of that for yourself. So you don't need as many people viewing your website to make as much money. 30% less, and that's huge, because it's going to motivate you as you start building up. You're going to be able to earn sooner than you would if you had a YouTube channel and just was earning off that. Now, speaking of health and fitness, I'm going to go ahead and do some sit-ups here. I'm going to do not sit-ups, push-ups, maybe some sit-ups. I'm going to do about 10 of these guys, so I can be in keeping with the commitment I've made, again, as I said in the blog, to myself, my family, and my viewers, my followers. So, I'm just going to do 10. I'm not going to do anything crazy. One thing about when you haven't done anything in a while, and I haven't done anything in a while, you guys can tell, you want to start small, okay, and work your way up, because if you try to overdo things, you're going to get sore, and that's an injury, and that's going to take a while to recover, which is going to demotivate you, and it's also going to set you back. Whereas if you just take things nice and slow, you can just move forward. Really, the key to fitness is moving forward, steady but surely. You're the turtle, not the hare. Okay. I'll be right back. So that requires physical strength and stamina. As I do this on a daily basis, my physical strength and stamina will go up. That's going to take a while, though. When you're younger, it doesn't take as long. When you're older, it takes much longer. All right. But I feel good that I'm keeping my commitments to you, myself, and my family. All right. Earn revenue. We already talked about that. There's over 50 ways to monetize traffic online. As you go through training, this is going to be covered in detail, as mentioned. Absolutely everything you need is here at Wealthy Affiliate to facilitate this process. Before we go any further, we want to give you 2 simple pieces of advice within the Wealthy Affiliate community. Okay, so we have 2 different pieces of advice. Now I clicked all 3 of these at the very bottom. I'm not sure I did them all. I think if I just look at these 2 pieces of advice. Piece of advice, don't be afraid. Okay, so that's not the link I thought it was the link. Don't be afraid to ask questions. There's hundreds of thousands of people here within Wealthy Affiliate and many, many experts. You need help, please ask. Advice number 2, take action on what you learn. Action leads to success. You could read and watch the training until you are blue in the face. If you never take action on it, you won't achieve any success. Now notice so far we are on day 9 and I don't have my website set up, but do I? I will tell you right now that I have 2 websites at least going. I have my YouTube channel, which is a website, my website, and I have a Facebook channel, which I actually haven't done anything with, but I will. And I would actually also say that I have my Wealthy Affiliates channel. So even though you're thinking, well, I haven't built a website yet. Yes, you have a website right now. You have your Wealthy Affiliate website. Go in, just as I did, and get your blog going. Do a daily blog. That's going to increase your web presence. When people look at your blog and they sign up to Wealthy Affiliate after reading your blog, you will get credit for that sell, okay? So you are in business right now. So you can blog about what you're learning as you go through Wealthy Affiliate training. Or like in my case, I'm talking about my experience with how I plan on building this business and what I've done so far with my YouTube channel. Okay, and I'm even kind of hinting at the type of product that I am promoting, even though I haven't said exactly what it is. When somebody asks me what the product is, I'll give them my link. Okay, I think that's the best way to do it. Make people ask. You know, we want to make people work for getting that information, so that they value the information even more. Because that information is valuable. There is value there. I didn't know anything about this product, and I had to do a lot of research to narrow down exactly which company I'm going to go with, which product I want to use. And I've been very fortunate that when I got the product, people who know more than me were able to inspect it and say this is the good stuff, you know, just based on what they, you know, have experienced in the past, how it smells, the look, you know, the bottle is dark. I mean, these people, this is a real deal here, okay? Anyway, so obviously, if you guys want to get involved in any of this, whether it be Wealthy Affiliate or the KannaWay hemp oil products, and you want to be part of my team, the link to these 2 items are in the description right now. Click on those. When you click on those and you sign up, you buy me a beer, and we'll be working together in business. And I think that'll be a beautiful thing. And obviously, you can ask me questions live here on this chat if I can witness it. Be patient. If I don't answer you right away, it's because I didn't see the comment. I don't have a way of looking at that yet. I'm working on that. But be patient, and if all else fails, put a comment in the video itself, right below the video, and I will answer that, of course. And maybe we can meet somehow, or I can just talk to you next time I go to stream. And I will be setting up a bunch of other stuff like Discord and whatnot. So that's going to help us do a voice live chat. All right, so let's go ahead and continue on with this. We don't want to put any pressure on you, and definitely do not want to overwhelm you as you get started. I mean, that's the beautiful thing. You're working now. When you start pulling out that blog, start doing that on a daily basis, you're working. You're generating the possibility for income. You know, you're going to make money right away? Of course not. It's going to take a while for that stuff to propagate. It's going to take a while for that stuff to establish itself. But the more you do it, the more consistent you are, the better chance somebody's going to bump into it looking for something specific that they're looking for on Google. They have a much better chance of one of your blogs popping up if you have more blogs out there, especially if you have more than everybody else here. Okay, so you've seen I did 2 different blogs. I've been doing this for several years, obviously, on and off. I just started again a few days ago, and within that time period, I've increased the number of blogs that I've had by 20%. Okay, that's a huge bump, considering how long I've been. I mean, if you go back to one of my earlier videos, you'll see my rank was like around several hundred, right? And now I'm back to 4,390. So obviously I was active before, and I only produced 9 blogs or 8 blogs, and now I was able to improve that drastically just by getting up there and just speaking my mind. People want to know what's in your head, believe it or not. They're very interesting. You are a very interesting person. You don't even realize it. I'm going to tell you why. Because there's millions of people in the world, and there's no way for any one person to know what all the different experiences of life are. All right? So you're not going to be able to be a Marine in the Army and the Air Force. You're not going to be able to do all that, and the CIA and the FBI, or work at a grocery store, or be a cashier, or be work in a lumber mill. Do all these various things in your lifetime. I mean, some people can do a lot of things, but they're not going to be able to do everything. So there's going to be people who are interested in what you have to say, which is going to be unique. You're going to have a unique perspective on life. All right? And that's entertaining. People want to know. Okay, so as you get started, so we will be going to give you 3 simple tasks to perform, as noted below. Spend a few minutes today and complete these tasks. You're going to read lesson 1 of a 10-lesson Getting Started course. This is the core. No, this course is going to step you through the process of getting started. It will answer all of your questions that you have about earning money on the internet, and will reveal exactly how to do it. I mean, where can you get that? Anywhere else. If you even need to get back to your training, simply click the Get Started Here button within the side menu. This start button will always take you back to your last completed task, and you will also see your progress through the training. You are here. Okay, so you have to start somewhere, and you're going to feel really good when you start moving up through the training. You're going to feel like you've accomplished quite a bit, and you would have. Okay, you will have. Now click the You Are Here to get back into your training at any time. Okay, You Are Here. So I click on this and go to Training 2. Alright, so your current task. In this lesson, you will become involved and immersed within the awesome community of Wealthy Affiliate. This is a community that cares about your success, and where you will create wonderful relationships within the industry. You will soon learn that you can supercharge your learning and ultimately your success by being active in the community and immersing yourself. And I'll tell you this, I've mentioned it before, you're going to learn more. You're going to be able to solidify what you learn by teaching it to others. So you have to clarify it in your own head in order to be able to communicate that information. And the process of clarifying that, you see Jordan Peterson, he does this all the time. The process of clarifying that is going to help you understand it even better and be able to use it even better as a tool. This starts with uploading a picture. I've done that. Adding a few words about yourself in your profile. I've done that. Getting involved in the live chat with others. I have not done that. I don't think I've ever really gotten involved with the live chat, except for last night with the webinar. These tiny steps are referred to you as account setup tasks, which we will discuss below in a little more detail. Right now, there is no reason to delay your training. Let's get started with your tasks for today. Task 1, watch the walkthrough video below. Your first task today is to watch the Wealthy Affiliate walkthrough video. This video will walk you through your Wealthy Affiliate, show you how to find your way around, show you how to get help, and ultimately show you how Wealthy Affiliate will help you succeed within the online world arena. We already watched that. I think we've already watched that video. We watched it last time, yesterday. So we're not going to watch that again. But you can always come in here and watch it. Remember, if you go in there and you sign up right now on that link in the description, it's free for 7 days. Okay, so you can do all this stuff for free. Give it a try. Give it a test drive. Why not? You've got nothing to lose. And you'll find that no matter what business you're in, even if you're in real estate, doesn't matter. This information is going to be hugely helpful. I mean, think about it. If you're a real estate agent, how much do your tools cost you right now on a monthly basis? Because I know there's, hundreds of dollars you have to spend just to maintain your license, with HAR and all that fun stuff. I know this because my family's in real estate. So how does that compare to what you're getting here? As far as what resources are you getting from them compared to what's the value on that and how much are you paying? Compared to this, the value here is way higher than what you're spending on it. I mean, the expense is nothing compared to the value that you're getting out of it. Exciting journey lies ahead. Is that the second video? That's the first video. Okay, so at any time, if you have questions, you are watching the Wealthy Affiliate walkthrough video, simply leave them in the comment section below the video, and we will be more than happy to help you out. Remember, there's a ton of help available whenever you need it. Now, here's one of the reasons why people want to jump on and help you. Of course, it increases their status because there's a ranking system in here, and if you increase status, it can increase your credibility with people that join your business. Now, here's the other thing, right? They don't tell you who your affiliates are, as far as I can tell, and your affiliates won't know who you are. So you're going to want to help everybody because that could be the person that's in your business, and by helping them and helping them be confident and successful, and helping them get through all the various stepping stones they have to go through, different obstacles, the chances of them staying in is going to be a lot greater, right? So by helping people, you're basically helping yourself. Complete that's kind of reminds me of the story of a woman having multiple lovers and nobody knowing who the kid is, but they all treat that kid as their son because they just don't know. And this was back before DNA testing and all that. So the kid is everybody's son, and the kid will be loved and protected as if he was everyone's individual son. Alright, so task 2, complete your account setup. Okay, I've done that. Your final task, I did that like years ago, really. Your final task for today is to set up your Wealthy Affiliate account. I have created a quick video walkthrough showing you how to set it up. Okay, you guys can watch that. Now, setting up your Wealthy Affiliate account only includes 2 items. Adding your profile image, which I've done obviously. You see my picture up there. Can be anything you want. Adding personal description. Now, I would recommend using a picture of you. That's going to increase your credibility, chances of people reading your blog, actually enrolling, or going to increase because they can see that you're taking it seriously, right? That you're not just playing around with it, trying to be anonymous and all this other fun stuff. Why would you want to be anonymous in your own business? Right? That's kind of sketchy. Adding a profile image. Oh, we already did that. Now, this may seem very simple, and it is. But there are definite reasons that you are going to want to complete the account setup process. Here are some of the benefits setting up your own setting up your account, right? Leads to better networking within the community. Your followers within the community will go at least 5 times in some cases. People are more willing to help you if you have a profile. Adds a level of credibility within the community. I mean, if I'm going to help you, I want to know who I'm helping. Who are you? Right? Who are you? Tell me who you are. I want to know who you are. You know, when you're talking to somebody at work, right? If you're helping a new person that just started today, you're going to want to know who they are. Who are you? What do you do? I mean, did you get a high school diploma? Where'd you go to school? You know, who are you? Show others that you are serious about success, and that's no joke. I mean, you can go anonymous if you'd like. I mean, there's nothing to keep you from doing it. I would question why you're doing that, and I'm sure the people you're working with are going to question why you're doing that too. Immerse yourself within Wealthy Affiliate, and you are going to experience a lot more success. It is a rare day within Wealthy Affiliate when you don't get to brush shoulders with millionaires. I feel like I've read all this to you before. Hanging out within the community. So take this seriously and make your profile people's first impression of you, or make them a good one, right? Make that first impression a good one. Understand your membership. Okay, if you joined for free, you currently have starter membership. This is the starting point of your success online. You get a good deal of access to the starter level membership, but you don't need to know. But you need to know there's much more to be found at WA. Now, there are huge benefits going premium. When you are ready, your task for today is to take a second to learn about your premium membership and how it differs from the starter program. Get all the juicy details about premium here. I think we've done that already. I've actually went through and talked about every single one of those items. Yeah, we went through and talked about all this stuff. You can look at one of my previous videos and see that if you're interested in me reading it to you. Of course, you can read it yourself if you just join for free with the link below in the description. Right, so understand your membership. If you join for free, I already said that. You are in good hands here at Wealthy Affiliate, regardless of whether you are a starter or premium. Make us a promise, okay? We want you to make us a promise today. We want you to give Wealthy Affiliate a chance first and foremost. We know that you may have had bad experiences online in the past, and we want you to follow us to prove ourselves to you. Allow us to prove ourselves to you. We care about you, and we care about your personal success more than you think. I feel like I've read this already. Do we have a deal? Again, we want to personally welcome you to the community, and we look forward to helping you achieve success online and far exceeding your expectations. Kyle and Carson. P.S. When you are done with a task, check them off as shown below. Click the next lesson button as shown below. Okay, so walkthrough video, we've done that. Oh, I've done that. You can do that on your own. Account setup video, account setup process. Alright, so I've done all that. Walkthrough, account setup. Should I watch all these with you? I think I will. I think I've done the walkthrough, right? That's a 30-minute video. You know, you guys can watch that. It's very basic stuff. Important though, so you want to make sure you follow every one of those suggestions on that. Account setup video, setup process, description in your image. Okay, I've done that. It's no big deal. But check that out definitely. So we're going to go to the next lesson. Next lesson I do believe we've completely completed. I just wanted to go back and make sure I covered everything. So lesson 2 is all done. We've done everything here. Every single thing here. Except for number 4. 6 ways to earn money with the WordPress. I believe we were in the middle of that. I'm thinking what happened here is there were certain things in there I wasn't ready for yet. I wasn't ready to get into. Affiliate programs, AdSense, building lists, Amazon products, relevant advertisers, create your own products. Let's get started. We talked about this already. What problem are you solving? Okay, 2 important things to make sure you know. Who is your customer? What problems are you solving? Okay, my customer is everybody. And the reason I say that is because this is a supplement. I really need to... This actually is a cue for me to start talking more about the hemp, right? And why everybody should be using the supplements. And we're going to talk about that right now. Let's go to KannaWay. I believe we've watched this video already. Let's go and just watch this again. I think it's short. Oh, it's 18 minutes long. Yeah, you guys can watch that whenever you're ready. I'm not into doing that right now. This is a 3-minute video. Let's watch that.
When Medical Marijuana Inc. became the first publicly traded cannabis company, we challenged ourselves to become the world's premier phytocannabinoid provider.
America Marijuana Inc. I'm going to put that in here. Actually, let me Google it so I spell the whole thing right. That's the appropriate way of doing it there. I'm going to add that to my description. That means I need to update all my descriptions. I won't do it now, but maybe tomorrow. American Marijuana Incorporated. I need to memorize that because I talk about it a lot. And it's important to know. That's day 9. Today's day 9. Okay, so that's right. That's important to know. America Marijuana Incorporated. It's the first publicly traded hemp company in the United States, I do believe. They're going to talk about that here.
We innovated an online marketplace and direct sales program that cannot be matched. Our success as a company derives from our purpose to help people live better and create a more sustainable world. We sought out the most qualified farmers on the planet and developed the ideal cultivars for large-scale hemp production. In doing so, we were the first to develop a cannabidiol-based product line. We were also the first to standardize the concentration of cannabidiol in each of our products, simply because it had never been done before. In the beginning, there were no guidelines to ensure a product's quality, so we developed a multi-tier lab testing procedure because it was the right thing to do for our customers. In those early days, the technology to produce cannabidiol on the scale we envisioned simply did not exist. So we invented it, becoming the first company to create an integrated CBD pipeline in the process. We developed the largest, most
Okay, if you guys were here earlier today on this stream, when Kat came in here and started talking about what's going on with legislation against marijuana. Apparently, and I don't know the full story on this, I need to look it up. It could be fake news for all I know, who knows. But it seems that Donald Trump is fighting the marijuana community. And to me, and he's saying, the California's apparently declared war on Trump for that. Or they're saying that Trump is declaring war on California for trying to push these laws, trying to enforce these laws against the legalization of marijuana in these various states. And I agree with California on this one. The federal government doesn't have any business telling us what we can and cannot put in our body, period. Prohibition needs to end. But anyways, that's what that was all about. Thought I'd clarify that. I was going to earlier, it slipped my mind.
Reliable source of phytocannabinoid products for the United States and dozens of countries around the world. We have also led the way in research. We were the first
I don't have much time before I have to
obtain
get to
a
work.
license from the
Before I have
National
to start
Institute
getting ready for work.
to develop cannabinoids as a drug treatment for degenerative brain diseases like CTE. This research opens the door to therapies for several other neurological disorders. You can see the impact of this movement all across the globe. In Paraguay and Puerto Rico, ours were the first phytocannabinoid-based products to be licensed as medically approved treatments. In Brazil, one little girl's need for cannabidiol created the first ever government subsidies for a phytocannabinoid product. Now, our hemp oil is being prescribed in Brazil for epilepsy, Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, as well as for chronic pain and other conditions. In Mexico, the law was actually rewritten to allow the use of cannabidiol to treat a young autistic girl's seizures. To meet Mexico's strict regulation, we created the first completely THC-free hemp oil product on the market. From clean biofuels to building materials, hemp's possibilities are limitless. With it, we can change the status quo. We're proud of the things we've accomplished and the lives that we've touched. While many follow in our footsteps, we continue to forge a new path to health and wellness.
Okay, so my food is here, guys. I did mention that when it gets here, we're ending the stream. Glad having you along. If you're watching the replay on this, definitely leave a comment in the description if you want more information on whatever, if you have any questions. So, affiliates, I shall see you at the next stream.